Anderson, and CEO was Richard Mankey. He was part of this organization from 1998 to 2017, followed by President Chuck Ransom, 1999 to 2001, followed by Don Thompson, 2001 to 2013. Along with Paul Gene Anderson, who came on board in 2014, and Paul also has filled the dual role of President and CEO since 2016. Vice President Lee DeBrabander, 1995 to now. Previous treasurers have been Jim Heiderscheid from 1993 to 1996. Then followed by Gary Latham from 1997 to 2015. And the current treasurer is Dan Nicholson. He came on board in 2016 to the present time. Secretaries were Judy Seugling from 1993 to 1995. And then Gene Miles came on board in 1995 to the present time. The database technician has been Lori Kanker from 2013 until now. And then we'll see you at the meeting today. So with that, I'll get started with Lee Baumhofer doing our presentation for the history of core group, and he'll give us an update. Previous starting date of 1993 to our current date, and he will give us a little historical background on that. So, Lee, if you would.
Thank you, Jim. Again, my name is Lee Baumhofer. I'm the director of CORE. And I'm proud to say that I was one of the organizers and also secretary-treasurer of our Dubuque chapter, plus a director. And I really feel good about that because I met a lot of wonderful people. I'm going to miss these wonderful people. We're here today to convey a sizable monetary contribution to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. It is an honor for CORE and all of our organization members to be able to take this action. A few of our officers and directors are here today. Unfortunately, a lot of people couldn't make it because of the COVID and the distance they'd have to travel. They couldn't afford to take that chance. Before we accomplish this transaction, I would like to provide you with some information about the CORE organization, including its origin and purposes. CORE members consist of Deere & Company salaried employees who retired prior to the year 1994. These employees and their spouses during the retirement process were provided their retirement benefits, which included continuation for life of the same health benefits that we had during our employment. In order for us to take advantage of this early retirement, we had to be able to retire on June 30th, 1992. I don't have the figures of the total amount of people that retired in 1992 under the special package, but in Dubuque there were about 200. Again, we all had to leave June 30th of 1992 to be able to qualify for our continuation of our benefits. Later, Deere extended the final date to this early retirement to July 1st of 1993. Many people took advantage of this because of the promise of all our medical benefits for life. We were informed that this was the last early retirement that people that would maintain these benefits. In April of 1993, these retirees all received letters from Deere & Company stating that effective January 1st, 1995, their company-provided health benefits would be modified. The benefit modification would significantly deviate from what was promised by Deere at the time of retirement. and additional monetary responsibilities would also be imposed on these retirees. In other words, co-pay. Because the terms of the retirement agreements were not adhered to as Deere had promised us, a group of people, of retirees formed CORE to protest this action of Deere and attempt to keep their promised retirement benefits. Thus, CORE was originated as a 501 tax-exempt corporation. The primary mission of CORE was to maintain and preserve the Deere & Company promised retirement benefits for all salaried employees who prior to the year of 1994. Articles of incorporation were filed and received by the Secretary of State of Iowa on September 14, 1993. CORE immediately initiated a membership drive to enlist those retirees who qualified. Within a short period, membership maximized at just under 2,900 members. It was estimated that this amounted to about 62% of retirees who were eligible for membership. Many letters and phone calls were made and also established to accept member donations, anticipating possible litigation against Deere & Company to regain the impending benefit reductions. Legal counsel was hired to guide us in possible litigation. We then established chapters from each Deere unit. These chapters each had yearly meetings to keep members informed and to help solve any insurance problems or issues that they might have. The Legal Defense Fund was then established to accept member donations, anticipating possible litigation to regain our benefits. In February of '94, following a year of record sales and profits by Deere & Company, the effective group of salaried retirees received another important letter from Deere & Company. In that letter, it was stated the company has decided to defer for the time being our plan to introduce premium sharing for salaried retirees. Thus, the plan to reduce benefits was not rescinded, but merely postponed for possible future action. Because retirement benefits in the letter were not stated to continue on a lifelong basis as originally promised, CORE remained fully active. The Legal Defense Fund grew over the years based on this uncertainty. During these years, CORE advised members on benefit problems and rights. The CORE Board of Directors scheduled 4 meetings per year, with one of those meetings being the annual membership meeting. Newsletters were sent out quarterly. By the year 2019, CORE membership had been reduced by at least 40% due to attrition or by death. 90% of the remaining members being over 80 years of age. The CORE Board of Directors decided it was time to dissolve the corporation. The general membership agreed at the CORE annual membership meeting in November of 2019. A resolution to dissolve CORE was then approved. At the present time, our Deere & Company retirement benefits continue as promised at the, I'm sorry, I lost my place here, at the time of retirement. We thank them for honoring this. We were very fortunate to have such dedicated and informative CORE officers. Over these 27 years, they spent much of their retirement time working with CORE. Those events over the past 27 years lead CORE to today's event. That is the contribution of CORE excess assets to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. It is with profound pride and pleasure that today CORE is presenting St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital with a contribution in the amount of $750,000. Thank you.
Thanks, Lee. I think Dan Nicholson is, Lori's going to give us a speech here. Okay, we bring Lori Kenninger forward and we will hear her words. Thanks, Lori.
Thank you, Jim. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to read a letter from St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's Gina Watson, who is a senior vice president, says ALSAC, the fundraising and awareness organization for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And she writes, Dear members of Corporation of Retired Employees, on behalf of everyone at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, it is my great honor to extend our deep gratitude for your extraordinary gift of $750,000. Your generosity will touch the lives of children and families relying on St. Jude for hope and healing, and future generations will benefit from the pioneering research made possible by your investment. The researchers accelerating progress toward cures in the cell and molecular biology research laboratory in the state-of-the-art new Advanced Research Center will be inspired each and every day. Words cannot fully capture our deep appreciation for your support, which will help St. Jude continue to lead the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other life-threatening diseases. Your remarkable commitment also ensures families never receive a bill from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because all a family should worry about is helping their child live. St. Jude has made great strides in many areas of research and treatment, and we are excited about future possibilities that can lead to more cures for kids. Your investment will put vital resources into the hands of some of the world's most gifted doctors and scientists, who will focus on making big discoveries they can share broadly. In this year of great challenge and disruption, we are deeply moved by the compassion and kind-hearted devotion by the Corporation of Retired Employees. This gift will also help St. Jude protect vulnerable children, families, and healthcare heroes working each day to save their lives. Thank you for all you do for the kids of St. Jude. In gratitude, Regina Watson.
Thank you, Lori. In this moment, I'd like to have Dan do his spiel here. Thank you.
Let's see how bad I can mess this up. We no longer have $750,000 in our bank account. And now, Roxanne Johnson from Iowa is going to thank you. Give us a thank you for what we just did.
Okay, you're there now and your face is displayed towards the audience.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good, 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 good. Thank you, Dan. Listen, I wish I were there with you. What you all have done is really incredible. You took a situation that was really tough and formidable, and you turned it around and made something pretty special happen here today. So I want to thank you all, and even for those who are be at St. Jude too. Personally, this gift means a lot to me. I'm an Iowa farm girl. Grew up with the John Deere logo on our farm through many iterations of tractors and farm equipment. So it means a lot to me. My work is to connect people with St. Jude, to want to make a difference for children, and it's very clear how much you all care about children. I'd like to shake your hand and thank each of you there today, along with those who can't be there. But I really want to thank Dan Nicholson. His leadership has made this a very important and impactful gift for the children from across the country and the world. It has been a joy to work with him, so organized, and we had fun doing it. So this special presentation is how we want to recognize all of you and your members. Those of you there today, Paul Anderson, Jim, Lee, and the board, you are making sure, and I will make sure that your gift will make a difference. I want to thank you to Lori and Mrs. Nicholson and the airport crew, all of the people that are there today. And if I missed you, it's because I can't see you. The work you have done in your careers certainly advanced agriculture, and now your contribution will advance pediatric cancer treatments and cures. There is no place like St. Jude, and you have made it better. So thank you.
Thank you, and that concludes our presentation. And stock lunches are over here on the counter, I believe. Thank you so very much. You want your sack lunch? I'll bring it to you, how's that?